Today on the Big Five moment, we'll be focusing on the five most exciting moments in Nigerian football. One thing that excites Nigerians is football. Now, aside Afrobeat and Nollywood, one big factor that has actually brought glory to Nigeria is football. So here are five most exciting times in Nigerian football. At number five is the 1980 Nations Cup win. Many of you and some of your parents were not born in 1980, but it was actually the first time Nigeria hosted the continental tournament, which we now know as AFCON. Now, the most interesting part of it is that Nigeria didn't just host. Nigeria won the tournament, and it was the first time Nigeria will be winning, the continental tournament, which we now know as AFCON. Yes, we hosted and won, and it was a great moment seeing the then president Shehu Shagari hand over the trophy to Captain Christian Chukwu, in Lagos at the National Stadium, Lagos. It was such an exciting moment. Now, aside the squad captain Christian Chukwu, the team also had greats like the late Mudalawa, Adoke, Amisi Amaka, Best Ogedengbe, and Segun Odegbami, who was the top scorer at the tournament. There were also other stars, many of people like Henry Nwosu was in the team, and several others who actually brought honor to Nigeria. The fourth most exciting moment in Nigerian football is that audacious moment when Nigeria defeated Bulgaria in their opening match of the 1994 World Cup in Dallas, Texas. Although it was the first time Nigeria was appearing at the World Cup, we did it in full glory. Nigeria won the match 3-0 against the highly rated Bulgarians, with Rashidi Yekini scoring the first goal ever for Nigeria and going on to have an energetic jubilation, which remains one of the most memorable moments in World Cup history. Emmanuel Amunike and Daniel Amokachi also scored the other goals, and their jubilations were also memorable. Number three is our 1994 AFCON win. Nigeria went through several hurdles to eventually reach the final, where they played against a wounded but quite determined Zambian side. 2 goals by Emmanuel Amunike made Nigeria a second-time champion. Rashidi Yekini, who was the highest goal scorer at the tournament, was also named best player. At the time, he was the incumbent African Footballer of the Year. And ironically, the goal scorer of the final for Nigeria, Emmanuel Amunike, went on to become the African Footballer of the Year. At number 2 is the 2013 AFCON tournament, where Nigeria again emerged champions for the third time. Unfortunately, that was the last time we won the tournament. The team went through really rough rides to secure a place in the final, where we played against Burkina Faso, a really ferocious side. Now, the star of the tournament, a whiz kid known as Sunday Umba, gave Nigeria the lone goal, which secured the final place for them, and that was the last time the Super Eagles won any major tournament, and that's 12 years ago. It's been 12 years since Nigeria last won any major tournament. Now, the most exciting moment in Nigerian football is Olympic 1996, when Nigeria went on to get to the final, and not just get into the final, they won gold, which was the first time any African team will be winning a football gold at the Olympics. Now, before the final, Nigeria had won the heart of the world when they came from behind to defeat, Brazil, the highly rated Brazilian side, which had the likes of Beto and Ronaldo de Lima. Nigeria defeated Argentina 3-2, with Emmanuel Amunike again coming to the rescue by scoring the final goal for Nigeria, which handed Nigeria the Olympic gold. Now, while Emmanuel Amunike, Daniel Amokachi, and Celestine Babayaro were the goal scorers in the final, the real star for Nigeria at the tournament was Nwankwo Kanu, who had scored really important goals that actually got Nigeria into the final, and he also went on that year to emerge as the African Footballer of the Year. Those are the 5 most exciting moments in Nigerian football. Well, it is the opinion of my team and I. If you have a contrary opinion, feel free to drop it in the comment section. And then don't forget to like and share.